Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm gonna teach you how to play the teaser version of Gone by Rosé of Blackpink. So let's do this. Most of you have been asking me to do a tutorial of Rosé's solo track teaser since I posted the cover more than a week ago. And this is it. Last January 31st, I watched the show. Feeling Australian yung accent. Rosé performed Gone. And according to her V-Live yesterday, which was her birthday too, Gone is just the B-side track, so we are expecting the full album this coming March. But anyway, we will just focus on the teaser version so it will be easier for you. We will be dividing this tutorial into two parts only. First, the lead guitar part, and the last one will be the chorus. But before we actually start, please do subscribe to my channel, hit the bell button for you to get notified whenever a new video comes out. And our channel is close to 15,000 subscribers guys, so thank you so much. So in this lesson, we need a capo on fret number 4. And for the whole arrangement, we just have 4 chords. We have E minor, A, D, and B minor. So the lead part goes like this. Let's pluck the second string open, then put your finger on the 3rd fret of the same string. We will slide up to fret number 5 while plucking the E bass note, which is string number 6 open. Then we're gonna slap on top of the string while making sure that the 2nd string still produces the note that we want to hear. So use your nails to do it. Now we pluck strings 6, 2, 3, and back to 2. So from fret number 5, we will slide up to the 8th fret while plucking the bass note. And from this fret, we will slide down to fret number 2 in preparation for the picking pattern of the A chord. So you should be able to hear that meow sound. So let's repeat the E minor picking pattern. Slap on top. Slide to the 8th fret. Down to the 2nd. Down to the 2nd fret. We now move on to the chord of A. So from this position, let's pluck the 2nd string and the bass note, which is string number 5, open. We slap on top again while making sure that the 2nd string produces the sound. Then pluck strings 5, 2, 3, 2. From this position, let's slide up from fret number 2 up to fret number 7, while plucking the bass note at the same time. So let's repeat the A plucking pattern. Now let's combine the picking pattern of E minor and A. So pluck the second string open, slide up, slap on top, slide to the 8th fret, down to the 2nd fret, then the picking pattern of A comes in, slap on top, slide up to the 7th fret. The next picking pattern is the combination of D and B minor. Now let's start with the chord of D. So the bass note for this chord will be string number 4 open. And from the last position that we did in the picking pattern of A, so let's put our finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string. Let's pluck the 2nd string and the bass at the same time. Then slap on top while making sure that the 2nd string produces a sound. Followed by plucking strings 4, 2, 3, 2. Let's pluck the bass note and the 2nd string once more. Then slide up to fret number 10 and slide down to fret number 3. So you should be able to hear that meow sound again. So this part is the preparation for the picking pattern of B minor. So obviously the next chord is B minor. We just have to pluck the bass note, which is string number 5 on the 2nd fret. And lastly, the 2nd string on the 2nd fret. So let's repeat the picking pattern of D and B minor. Slide up to the 10th fret, down to the 3rd. Let's repeat that. B minor, now let's repeat everything on the lead guitar part. So from the chord of E minor, A, D, oops, B minor. Let's go now to the chorus of the song, and I mean the full chorus. And it goes like this. Let's start with the picking pattern of E minor. We start off by placing our finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret. So you should pluck it, followed by the 2nd fret, open string, and we place our finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. So that pattern sounds like this. Now let's pluck the bass note and the 2nd string together. Then, on the 1st string, we place our finger on the 3rd fret and do a slide up until fret number 5. Put your index finger now on the 2nd fret, then go back to fret number 5, go back to fret number 2, but when you do, you'll also slap on top. Let's repeat everything. After that, we pluck again the 1st string. Now, place your finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and pluck this. So that sounds like let's pluck the 2nd string again, followed by a slap on top. And lastly, pluck the 2nd string. Now let's repeat the whole plucking pattern of E minor. For the plucking pattern of A, it goes like this. So we pluck the bass note first, then place your finger on the 1st string, 3rd fret, and slide up to fret number 5, and pluck the bass note. Next up, move your finger back to the 3rd fret and pluck this with the bass note. Now, place your finger on the 2nd fret, pluck, make the 1st string open, and slap at the same time. Lastly, place your finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and pluck it. Now let's repeat the plucking pattern of A. Bass note, slide up, slap on top, hit the bass note, this time, let's combine the picking pattern of E minor and A. For E minor, for A, this time, let's do the picking pattern of D and B minor. As you have noticed, the picking pattern of D is the same with E minor except for the bass note. In the chord of D, we should pluck the 4th string open. So it's just the same movement of fingers around the fretboard. Let's do it. For the chord of B minor, let's pluck the bass note, 2nd string open, add a slap on top, and pluck the bass note again. So it goes like this. Now, put your finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Pluck it with the bass note. Then move your finger on the 2nd fret. Pluck. Make the 1st string open and add a slap on top. Then pluck the 2nd string where your finger is on the 3rd fret. This is the preparation for the second part of the chorus. So let's repeat the picking pattern of D and B minor. In the chord of D minor, remember that the movement of the fingers is the same with the plucking pattern of E minor, except for the bass note, which is the 4th string open. So let's do that. B minor, after this, we're just gonna go back to the picking pattern of E minor and A. So we ended up with the chord of B minor. Go back to the picking pattern of E minor now. Back to A. This time, there will be a little change in the picking pattern of D and B minor. So when we reach the chord of D, it goes like this. And lastly, for B minor, for the chord of D, let's pluck the 2nd string where our finger is on the 3rd fret. Let's pluck it with the bass note, followed by a slap on top, followed by the bass note again. On the 1st string, put your finger on the 3rd fret and pluck it with the bass note. Move your finger on the 2nd fret. Add a slap on top while the 1st string is open. Then, here comes the chord of B minor. We just have to press the bass note and pluck it with the 1st string open. Lastly, place your finger on the... Wow, the dog is noisy. Lastly, maingay ang kalsada. Lastly, place your finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Then pull it off to make the string open. This time, let's repeat the second part of the chorus. Okay, maingay yung aso. Let's repeat the second part of the chorus, but let's start with the picking pattern of B minor. Go back to the picking pattern of E minor. Picking pattern of A. Here comes the picking pattern of D. Lastly, B minor. So let's start from the top of chorus. Let's begin with the picking pattern of E minor. A. D. B minor. to the picking pattern of E minor, A, So that's it. I hope you have learned something today. You just have to practice slowly. Tell me what you think on the comment section. If you enjoyed this lesson, please leave a like, share it with your friends and with your fellow blinks out there. And I'll see you next time. Have fun!